Happy weekend from Fextralife. If you've been too busy to keep up on the latest in the games we cover, or are looking for a refresher, we've got your back. Let's take a look at the comings and goings across the Fextralife Wiki Network.
Moving like a soldier.
As part of Koei Tecmo's monthly stream series for Nioh, the post-launch plans for Team Ninja's Samurai RPG were laid out. In addition to giving a date for the release of PvP and a new difficulty mode, they also named and went into some detail of the upcoming DLC. In late March, they'll be releasing high difficulty missions to the game. There'll be 10 types of these missions, including ones that take the format of classic boss rush modes. In late April, PvP will be coming, although they did not go into details as to what it will look like. We can only guess that it might take the form of an arena mode like in Dark Souls 3. The first paid DLC of the game is called the Dragon of Tohoku, or Dragon of the North, and will launch in late April with the following content: some new weapons, new missions, new NPCs, new guardian spirits, new enemies, and new locations. The second DLC will be called Japan's Best Soldier, and the third will be called Peaceful and Tranquil. These are Japanese translations, so we're still not exactly sure what the English names will be. There are no dates or details on these pieces of content just yet. Where are you at in Nioh? If you're still making your way through the main missions, be sure to check out our bosses page for a full strategy rundown of how to bring them down. If you're doing some trophy hunting, check out our Kodama guide for how to find all 150 of the little green guys. Sony has released a new video for PS4 exclusive Horizon Zero Dawn that goes a little behind the scenes with developer Guerrilla Games on how they built the vast world in the upcoming action RPG. In the video, members of the development team talk about the challenges of designing a vast open world game with no loading screens and how they had to retune their engine to compensate. After some typically gorgeous vistas, they move on to a discussion of the game's dialogue and cutscenes and how they used motion capture to more accurately display speaking and mouth movements, all to make the game more believable and immersive. Horizon Zero Dawn is releasing next week, February 28th on the PS4, and is generating a ton of buzz for its open world take on mech monster hunting. Check out all of the game's skills on the wiki to start planning your setup. EA and BioWare have released a new Mass Effect Andromeda video that explores the game's profiles and your squad of characters. Mass Effect Andromeda is classless. As you level up, you'll gain access to dozens of skills and over 300 skill upgrades. As you unlock skills over the course of the game, you'll gain access to something called profiles. There are 7 types of these. The video detailed the following too. Adept. The Adept profile is perfect for players who want to specialize in biotics. As you choose more biotic skills, the Adept profile will give you bonuses to suit your playstyle. Choosing it gives bonuses to the duration and damage of your biotics. The more you invest in your skills, the higher level profiles you can unlock. The Explorer profile is for players who want to be more versatile, choosing some combat mixed with biotic and tech skills. This profile gives you perks and buffs that enhance all of your abilities. Profiles overall can be swapped anytime and on the fly. You can set a favorite to map 3 skills and a single profile to one slot. You have 4 of these favorite slots, effectively allowing you to swap between 12 skills at will. Each of your 6 squad mates has 3 active and 2 passive skills. You can set your squad up around the battlefield, ordering them to defend locations, attack targets, or rally to your side, as well as team up with them for power combos. These activate when you or one of your squad mates primes an enemy or a group of enemies, setting them up for the kill. Then you or a squad mate jumps in to detonate and finish the job. Kaboom! You can level up your squad mates to make them specifically good at priming or detonating targets. Last week we got a look at combat and weapons, and now we have a better idea of the kinds of supportive and playstyle orientation options we'll have. Mass Effect Andromeda releases March 21st for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Want to win a copy of the game or a PS4 or Xbox One? Of course you do. Check out our Mass Effect Andromeda giveaway on the wiki. You can earn daily entries all the way up to the game's release, so get to entering today. Square Enix and Platinum Games have released a new Nier Automata trailer, which shows a look at some of the gameplay elements. There's a whole lot of action in the trailer and a whole lot to like, as it shows off the game's fast combo-based attacks with different weapons on the machine enemies that have taken over Earth and across a variety of the game's locations. Nier Automata launched this week in Japan, is launching March 7th in North America and on the 10th in Europe. We've already got the wiki pumping with info. If you're willing to brave spoilers, head on over and give it a look. If you're in the mood to check out the game before then, there's an addicting demo you can download and play right now on the PlayStation Store. Bethesda Softworks and ZeniMax Online have released a new gameplay trailer for Morrowind, the upcoming expansion for the Elder Scrolls Online. The video starts off with a bit of foreshadowing narrative and then proceeds to give a tour of the new content that the expansion will bring. We got a look at the new land of Vardenfell and the races who populate it, as well as some of the new enemies, weapons, and armor. We also got a peek at the new Warden class using its elemental skills as well as an animal companion in combat. The expansion is going to be a major addition to the game and looks to bring many new players to the fold, especially those who cherish the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Because of this, the base game is also getting a revision, and the expansion will launch with a brand new starting tutorial and starter zone in the base game for players that puts the new land in context. All said, it'll bring 30 plus new hours of content. Thoughts on the new trailer and expansion? The Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind releases June 6, 2017 on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Square Enix has released a new update for Final Fantasy XV that makes a few significant additions to the popular RPG. PS4 Pro owners received new support at 60 frames per second. However, it seems the revisions to the PS4 Pro have resulted in less than stellar performance, specifically inconsistent frame rates. We anticipate an update sometime in the future to address it. The time quests introduced are something Square Enix mentioned in their roadmap for post-launch support and are designed to give players a daily reason to check in. The level cap will also come as a welcome increase for players well beyond endgame at this point. DLC is on the way soon, with episode Gladiolus coming March 28th and the booster pack also sometime soon, as well as more episodes and the Comrades expansion that will introduce 4-person multiplayer later this year. This week, we took a look at the top 5 RPGs coming in the month of March. The list is an assortment of different subgenres within the RPG format and run the gamut from the Diablo-like Vikings Wolves of Midgard to blockbusters like Mass Effect Andromeda and the new Zelda game. Check out the video on our channel for a full rundown of each, and be sure to keep an eye out for the next installment. And that's a wrap for the Week in Wikis. We're looking forward to another great week of gaming fun. Don't forget to check out our VIP program for some exclusive supporter benefits, and budding writers should take advantage of our Become an Author initiative. Thanks for a great week, and as always, keep checking in with us for news, reviews, YouTube streams and videos, and general wiki goodness. Follow us on social media for all the latest and greatest. The more followers we get, the larger the army of the Fexes grows.